Welcome back to SFCraft for SFCraft episode 16. So today what we're going to be doing is probably starting to build our shop and continuing working on the castle, because I have been doing a lot of mining and I have gotten a lot of stone. So let's take a look over here. I have basically filled up an entire shulker box with stone except for these diamonds and emeralds, and that's because I'm going to be collecting those. And I also have more stone in here. So this should be plenty of stone to finish the 2 towers and maybe a wall on the castle. I don't think it's going to be enough to finish the whole thing, but it's definitely going to be a lot. So I think what we're going to do first is break these diamonds here. So we have 40 diamonds. Let's see how many we have after I break all of these. And how much XP we get from it too. So I kind of want to put them all down at once, but I can't go much further here. Let's do 4 right here. Okay. Wait, I should put these away. And actually put something in this hand. Well, that's inventory space, I meant. So that I can't see how many I get until the end. One more. Okay, so let's see how much we got. So over a stack and 22. That's actually pretty good. So now what I need to do is let's turn these into blocks quickly and then see how much diamonds total we have now. That's 9 blocks. That's pretty good. 12 blocks and 6. That's pretty good. So we do have a lot of diamonds now that we have been mining, which we didn't have any really at the beginning of the season. So we're definitely making a lot from just mining. So now what I'm going to do is actually probably build these towers first. So we're going to go over to the castle and start working on these. And then also with these emeralds, I think I'm not going to actually break those because that's rare to get emerald ore. So I think I'm going to just keep those and probably use those as a decoration somewhere. So we're going to go over to the castle and then we'll be back. So we're over at the castle and I saw this over here. Free sample from the enchanted blacksmith. Fire aspect 1. Silk touch, luck of the sea. Wow. That's pretty good. Silk touch is the good one there. So I'll take that. That's from Wisegear, I think. Yeah, he's the one who owns that bookstore. So now what I'm going to do is do a quick little time lapse, just building up these towers. We are back, and the final 2 towers are complete. So, these look really good, and they'll look even better once we have the walls on. So what I think we're going to do now is build maybe one of these side walls, because I think I have enough stone. I have a little bit left over here. So right now I have a stack in 32, and then in here I have some. This one is now completely empty. So we used up that entire shulker box, except for this one stack. So I think what we're going to do now is just build up this wall, so we'll go into another time lapse. So we are back after finishing this wall, and we had just enough. As you can see, I only had 3 stone bricks left, no extra stone, and this wall looks really good. So now what we're going to be doing is going over to the shopping area, and that's because Astro Plays, who's the newest member on the server actually, just opened his first shop, and he's like giving discounts or something. So we need to go check out this shop. I didn't bring my bed with me, so it's gonna get dark. Okay, there's all of this. I don't see anything different here, really. Yeah, this looks the same. I don't know what he was talking about. New store. There's no new store here. So that was a little bit of waste. Oh, there's a creeper up there at the portal. Don't want that to get blown up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is probably start claiming some land for our own shop and actually building up the payment area for the new shop. So basically all of these shops on this side, unless it's your first shop like Astro Plays, who hasn't even built one yet, you're going to have to start paying for land. So he's going to have to pay for his, I'll pay for mine, which I'm going to claim out here. But I'm going to start working on that next. So I am actually just completely blind and don't know how to see at night, because I literally flew right over his store. It's in the water. It's right here. It's a raft. I don't know how I missed that. I somehow did. So 1 hour per stack. He hasn't filled any of these yet. That looks good. I had no idea this was even here, because there was no road or anything. We'll have to extend the road out here. Now what I was going to put right here was actually the thing for the payment, but I think I'll just move it over to here and it'll be fine. So yeah, we gotta go back and get the ender chest and the blocks and some other things, and then we'll be back here to start working on that. So unfortunately the recording of me building this didn't save, but this isn't that complicated. So basically I just built up this little platform here, and people can pay for their new shop. So now what I need to do is get out some signs actually, and basically explain what this whole thing is, because right now I don't think it's going to make sense for most people. So these also need to go here. And I can put slabs there, and then that'll be smooth stone. So, yeah, so do I have any signs on me? I don't want to really have to make any. So I have one here. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna make some signs and then I'll be back. Okay, so we're back and I added the sign. So all extra store plots can be purchased for 1 emerald block, and 1 plot equals 1 10 by 10 area. So Wise Gear and I have already put up our emerald blocks for our store, so I'm going to claim out a 20 by 20. Wait, no. 2 10 by 10 areas, not 20 by 20. That would be way more. So it's about 200 blocks I'll have. And just in this area is where I'm going to put it. So what I probably should do is go back and finish this, because I'm going to need 6 of these smooth stone slabs to put here. But I think I can just start claiming my land. I might have enough quartz to just outline any quartz. That would be good. Let's see what I have here. I want to make sure I'm not like running into anyone else's shops. So yeah, there's no way I'm gonna have enough quartz, and I don't want to split it all up into slabs. So I could probably just get out like one of these useless items. That would be interesting if I use gravel, but I'm not going to do that. I'll use granite, because that's something that's easy. So I'll start here. So that would be a 10 by 10 area there. If I then extended that out 10 more blocks. So I'm going to come up with a design area for this. So it might be slightly different. I am going to change this once I actually build the shop. So I'm going to lay this out and then I'll be back. So this is not the SF Craft server. This is actually a creative world that I use to test out my designs that I put in survival in SF Craft. As you can see, there's Boy to What down there. He decided to just join randomly. So this is basically what I'm thinking for this shop. Now I might make one of these come out more, probably the orange one, but these colors, these are just temporary placement colors so that I can easily see the different blocks that make up the building. So the arrangements of color will probably be different, but I just wanted to show this episode because there's no way I'm going to finish this in this episode, and probably not even the next one. This is going to be a big project, and because I have plenty of concrete materials, I'll probably need more sand because I have plenty of gravel. I'm going to need to get a lot of dyes, so specifically red and yellow. The others should be okay, and the blue one will probably take a little bit of a while, but it will take me a little while to make the dyes. So if I don't think I can find any dyes, I might actually make a flower farm this episode, but I'm not really sure about that yet. Even after this is done, I'm going to need to have a way to easily make concrete and get dyes and supplies to supply this shop. So right behind this village in the plains right next to my swamp, there is this area that I found using bone meal that can grow yellow, red, and blue flowers, which are the ones that I need, and also light gray over here. So I'm thinking right in this area I can make a pretty good sized flower farm, and that should get us plenty of dyes and seeds, which we can just compost the seeds to get more bone meal to power this thing. So I think I'm going to actually test this out quick and creative, and then I'm going to start building it here. Okay, so we're back, and that's because I tried testing this out in a creative world and it kept crashing my game. So to avoid that from happening to the realm, because I don't want to crash the realm, I'm going to have to just manually do this. So I might try a smaller design later, just to see if I can get like a maybe 1 block. But that's going to be so much less efficient. Because basically what happens with these farms is it moves the grass blocks, which cause everything on them to break, including all this tall grass here. Because if the tall grass is there, then the flowers can't grow, and it also breaks the flowers. And then I can collect the flowers, and it's good because the pistons keep pushing it back and forth as the dispenser dispenses bone meal. So what I also could do is, because the issue only happened once I hooked it up to the dispenser, so maybe if I bone mealed it myself and I just had the pistons going back and forth and then I bone mealed it, that might actually work. So I'm going to see how many flowers I can get just from doing this, because I don't really think it's going to be that many. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be way too slow. I think I'm going to try that because that will get rid of the grass, and then I'll actually be able to just place the bone meal and then collect everything I need, because the pistons going back and forth, that works perfectly fine. So I need to go back and get some pistons, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back, and this farm actually worked, so let's test this out. I had to modify the design a little bit, so I made it only 3 long just to help with the lag, and I didn't put a collection system or anything. So let's try it out here. This thing is going to be really loud. Ah, great creeper. No. Get out of here. That was too close. But basically, I can just spam this. And what happens is the grass blocks move, they get broken. So I can just place bone meal. And then I can pick up, when I'm done here, then I can pick up all these items. So there are going to be a ton of seeds, but I haven't tested it out with the whole stack yet, just to see how many flowers I would get from a stack of bone meal. Okay, I'm going to pick it all up. And I get stuck in it. And let's turn this off real quick. Okay. So, there should be... yeah, there's stuff that fell. There always is. Okay. So, yeah, that's a lot of flowers. So I was just keeping them in here for now, but I'll probably make a separate shulker box for these. So we're getting a lot of seeds, which I'll then turn into more bone meal with a composter. But for now, I'm not going to really worry about that. So those 3 are the main ones we're looking for, and light gray is good too, and those come from both of these. So we're getting a lot of these 3 different dyes, which is exactly what I was looking for. So now what we need to do is start making some concrete, maybe get a few more dyes, and get all the supplies together that I'm going to need. So we don't really have any time to start collecting concrete supplies this episode, so we're going to check the shop and see if we have any sales. Okay, that's a lot. So we sold 7 of these. That's pretty good, actually. And all the smooth stone sold out, too. I'll have to restock that. Cobble's good. Oh, that all sold. That's going to be a problem because I need the stone. What's this? Scaffolding, that all sold out too. Yeah, this thing is all sold out. So yeah, I'm going to refill that off camera, because I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching this episode of SF Craft. So today we got a lot of stuff done. We got those 2 towers done on the castle and the one side wall. We also built that flower farm, and we started planning for the new store, the concrete store. And we built this thing here for people to pay for their extra land. So Thanks for watching this episode of SF Craft, and we will see you in episode 17.